Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, where the Full Count Rhythm will take on the Franklin Duelers here in Bowling Green. The site of the first game of the year was right here in Bowling Green between the Franklin Duelers and the Full Count Rhythm in a game hard fought, a 3-2 victory for the Duelers, as these two same starting pitchers, Joel Martinez for the Duelers and Nick James for the Rhythm, are on the mound again here for game number 24 for Full Count and game 23 for the Franklin Duelers. Hello, everybody. This is Tim Reese on the campus of South Warren High School here in the cornfields of Warren County. As we have a problem with our video. I have to restart it. So we will go to a break and we'll be right back.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
As you can see, we're still working through the issues here on our cam link, but we do have some live action. Now, I'm not sure, turn your volume down on that for me. Okay, they're telling us about a scoreboard problem. So, all right, what are we looking at on here? All right, you're seeing some of what is happening, so hopefully that will be enough. Let's see if, I don't think, there we go. Sorry for the talking through this, but I am not a technical wizard. All right, we'll try. We'll try there. All right, we'll have to get that looked at for tomorrow's game. It's the best I know to do. It may be We may be working it right now. So as head coach Kyle Schexnader is pulling the water hose off of the field, the umpires are here on the field. They're announcing the starting lineups. So we're just going to go right to the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. First for the Rhythm, Levi Perel leading off, playing shortstop, batting second. The catcher, Ryan Miller, batting third, center fielder Henry Mosley. Cleanup hitter, first baseman Tyler Franks. And batting fifth, playing third base, Drew Lowry. In right field, Henry the Eagle Jackson will bat sixth. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Harrison Travis. And playing second base and batting eighth, Hudson Mims. Batting ninth, playing left field, J.J. Williams, and on the mound, Nick Dames from Clarksville, Tennessee. And here's the starting lineup for the Franklin Duelers. Leading off, the DH, Jackson Norris. Batting second, the first baseman, Mark Castle. In center field, batting third, Sam Slaughter. Third baseman and batting fourth, Jay Curtis. At shortstop, Jackson Musrock will bat fifth. Jonathan Evans in right field, batting sixth. Matthew Jenkinson playing second base. And batting seventh, Brett Rao behind the plate, batting eighth. And Bryce Cape playing left field, batting ninth. And Joel Martinez from Fullerton College will be on the mound. We will go to a commercial break while we have the national anthem. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Your home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Play ball. The national anthem. The reason we don't play you that national anthem is we don't want to get kicked off of Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. So that's why I feel anti-American when I do that. But that's just what we have to do to stay afloat here. And as you can see, I don't want to deal with technical difficulties any more than I have to. So thank you for joining us today. As always, if you want to let us know where you're listening from, who you are, who you're rooting for, please do so. But we are on the eve of the family get-together here in Hendersonville, as I see Ryan Miller's mom, Leah, walking by with the dog. We have lots of families who have come in early. Todd and Leah Miller are here from Dublin, Ohio. And Frank and Beth Jackson are here from just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Chad and Jennifer Holbrook up from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And we got some host home families that are here as well to watch the Full Count Rhythm. Mike Hayes representing Mike and Kim Hayes, the host home. Dave and Trish Lamar are here And the starting pitcher, Richie James, who is the father of starting pitcher Nick James, is here as well. So it's good to see Full Count Rhythm travel as we are about ready to get set, just a few minutes late here on the campus of South Warren High School. So the first game for my lovely wife sitting in as an intern. Levi Perel will start it off from Catawba College. Levi 0 for 4 in yesterday's game, but has been in that leadoff role for a number of games. And he will face Joel Martinez, and the first pitch to Martinez called strike one. And we are underway as the sun is in my face, and we weren't in the scorebook there as I'm pressing the S for strike. There's a line drive out to center field. Sam Slaughter will go back a little bit to his left and make the grab for out number one. All right, everybody on set needs to put their phones on vibrate. My middle daughter, Cassidy, calling my wife to see what's happening. One out. Ryan Miller stepping to the plate. He swings at the first pitch, and it's a line drive into left center field. That's down, and we'll get to the wall. Miller will cruise on into second base as Sammy Slaughter gets the ball back in. And there is a one-out double for Ryan Miller. That brings to the plate Henry Mosley, and a trip out to the mound by Brett Rao to talk to Joel Martinez to go over the signs with a runner at second base. Henry Mosley from Middle Tennessee attends Trevecca Nazarene University, hitting .333 on the season. First pitch to Mosley is low and inside, ball one. Martinez, 6'3", 185-pound freshman according to their roster. From Fullerton College, that ball's lifted out to right field. Back goes Jonathan Evans, and he will get under it. Miller will tag. As the ball comes back into the infield, Miller moves over to third base with 2 outs. Mosley hit it deep, but just not deep enough. Brings up Tyler Franks with 2 outs and a runner at third base. Martinez, his 5th start of the year, his 6th appearance. He has a 3-0 record. Franks looks at the first pitch outside, ball one. Martinez has thrown 20 1/3 innings, given up 17 hits, 11 runs, all earned, 8 walks, 20 strikeouts. Is a 4.87 ERA. Tyler Franks hits the first pitch, first strike that he sees into right field for an RBI single. And 2 out RBIs are gold. And Drew Lowry, third baseman for Full Count, steps into the box. So the Rhythm take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning on 2 hits. Swinging on the first pitch is Drew Lowry. Frank's on at first base. The pitch outside, ball one. Should be good on Wi-Fi today. The Verizon Wi-Fi seems to be working well, although it did kick me off before the game. Hopefully we won't have that happen. 1-1 pitch to Lowry is high chopper to shortstop. Going to be a tough play, and Musrock comes up with the gun and throws Lowry out at first base. So 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. 1 runner left on base. After a half inning, Full Count leads 1-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
All right, we're learning how to turn the volume up and down with the audio mixer in a different place. So sorry for the between inning conversation there. As my wife looks at me and he says, "Oh my gosh, you're kidding." You know, it's what you get what you pay for, folks. And my motto is, it's better than nothing. Nick James on the hill for his 5th start of the season. 1-2 record, 17 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 10 runs, 9 earned. Walked 7, struck out 21. It's a 4.6 ERA. His 2nd game here at South Warren. First game was the first game of the year. Back on June the 2nd, so almost a month ago, as Nick James went 3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, did hit a batter. And he will be lefty on lefty against Jackson Norris. It's the first pitch to Norris, misses low. Jackson Norris from the University of Montevallo, hometown of Rome, Georgia. James pours a strike in for a 1-1 count. James working quickly. It's a swinging strike. Norris hitting .395 on the season, leading the Duelers in batting average. And he gets a line drive to Tyler Franks, who makes the grab of the soft line drive for out number 1. So with 1 out, Mark Castle, the first baseman, stepping to the plate. For some reason, the PA announcer is only announcing the last names of these batters. And I know on their lineup, as he hits a ball out to second base, Hudson Mims goes back and makes the easy catch for out number 2. I know on the lineup card that Josh Carmen, head coach for the Full Count Rhythm, he puts full first name and last name on the lineup card.
Now batting number 23, Slaughter.
But the Duelers lineup card did not have the first names, but I would think by now that they know the first names of their players. Sam Slaughter stepping to the plate, former Full Count Rhythm player, played last year for the Rhythm and was teammates with Nick James on the mound facing Slaughter right now. Sam Slaughter heading to Belmont University after having a great year at Calhoun Community College this past year. After a transfer from the University of Memphis, where he went his freshman year following a great career at Stewart's Creek High School. And the pitch gets in on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to the left-handed hitting center fielder. who is hitting .328, 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs. 3 balls, 1 strike. Slaughter has walked 19 times and only struck out 14. And he gets a line drive into center field. That will get down and get to the wall. So a 2-out extra base hit for Sam Slaughter. His 8th double of the year. Ryan Miller slapped a double in the left center field with 2 outs. And Sam Slaughter does the same thing, but with 2 outs here in the first inning. Took that 3-1 pitch and just hit it right where it was pitched. So Sam Slaughter down at second base. Probably won't be stealing or attempting to steal here. He's 10 of 15 on the year. He likes to run. First pitch to Jay Curtis, the third baseman, fouled off to the right side off the screen. First base coach will reach down and pick it up. First base coach may be Will Allen. James looks back twice and delivers another ball. Allen will tiptoe over. And the count goes quickly. No balls, 2 strikes to Curtis. Curtis, 6 foot, 235 pounds, senior from the University of Dayton, hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. Long way from home going up to Dayton. 0-2 pitch, swung on, and little soft pop-up line drive out to Hudson Mims. And he makes the grab. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base after 1. Full Count leads 1-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
One to nothing, the Rhythm lead here going to the top of the second inning. Let's see if that's happened. It has. A girl, Vicky Maloney, checking in for the first chat on the evening. And we have several very important people who are watching, none other than my 4-year-old grandson, little Reese Snapka, down in Caledonia, Mississippi. Hello, Reese. At first pitch to Henry Jackson is lined out to right field for out number 1. Whoops. Hard to see. I already had the out put up there. I didn't think it went. So Harrison Travis steps to the plate. Second baseman's gotten good bit of traffic already. 2 line outs to Hudson Mims. And 1 line out to Matthew Jenkinson at second base. There's a fly ball out to right center field. Slaughter on the run, but looks like Jonathan Evans will lope underneath that ball and make the first 2 outs. Here's I had mistakenly written in pop out to the second baseman. So 2 outs, nobody on. Hudson Mims stepping to the plate. Hudson from Kennesaw State University. And first pitch in there called strike. Mims 6 foot 165, sophomore. Pitch goes low. From Macon, Georgia. Son of Michael and Debbie Mims. Fastball tapped up the middle. Musrock will get behind second base and throw on to Castle at first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3. So Reese is down there listening with his mommy Cassidy and enjoying some baseball after getting ready for his big party this weekend. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Going to the bottom of the second inning here in Bowling Green, where the Rhythm facing the Franklin Duelers. Nick James ready to go. First pitch in there for called strike 1. Jackson Musrock, the shortstop, leading off here in the bottom of the second. He hits a ball that's off of Nick's glove, and that will get down for a base hit. So a leadoff infield single for Jackson Musrock. Jonathan Evans, the right fielder, stepping to the plate. So hello to Todd Maloney and Vicky Maloney, Robin Benjamin, Robin and Walter on their way here for family get-together tomorrow. James' first pitch to Evans just misses outside. So Maureen Thompson, I believe that is Jack Thompson's mother, for strike called. Can't make the weekend. Maureen and Jean, sorry you won't be able to make it. We'll just talk about you while you aren't here. I'm just kidding. Evans starts to go as they check the base umpire, and he says no. Count goes 2 balls, 1 strike to the right fielder from Southern University, hometown of Starkville, Mississippi, right down there by my grandson Reese and my granddaughter Sloan. Now, she's probably listening too, but has no idea that it's happening. But although, no, she's probably not. It's bedtime. She's been asleep for an hour, hasn't she, Zizi? 2-2 pitch. Look at first, and he's swinging a foul ball. Goes off the, maybe a light pole, or I don't know if that got over into the stands or not, but metal stands on first base and third base side. The press box straight behind, as well as the concession stand, as Musrock leads off the throw over. Not in time. So the Thompsons can't make it all the way from Reston, Virginia. I'm sure that's a good haul as Evans goes down swinging for the first out. First strikeout of the night for Nick James. It's a different PA announcer than I believe we have here the last time. So I know I'll need to bring up Game Changer at some point. Swinging a foul ball back, not close to our equipment, which is very nice. Number 7, Rashad Robinson from Mobile, Alabama, who's not in the game. He comes over to get that foul ball on the pitch. Just missed outside. A pitch that guarantees been called a strike by many, if not most, umpires in the Ohio Valley League. But it was not a strike. There's a ball line down the right field line. It will go foul. And the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The scoreboard here, the only place on the scoreboard that's not working is the strikes. So they announced that before the game. Runs and the hits and the errors, balls, outs, all that's working, but I don't think you can see that on the video. The 1-2 pitch popped up down the right field line. It's foul, but it's playable. But Jackson just cannot get over there quick enough. Henry Jackson, the hustler. Henry the Eagle. Fresh off the mission field in Mazante, Nicaragua. And he has been lighting it up since getting back. Jackson 2 for 4 in the first game as that pitch goes in the dirt. Ball 2. Jackson went 2 for 4, then 2 for 5, and then 3 for 4 in last night's game. Multiple hits in 3 straight games after coming back from the mission field in Nicaragua. Swung on, and that ball is down for a base hit. And Henry Mosley gets in front of it quickly. The throw to third, and it will not be in time. The throw must have been on the infield side as 2 umpires were down there at third base to make that call. So runners now at second and third with 1 out. All right, let's get Game Changer up. I would think that's a single and then move to second on the throw. That will bring to the plate Brett Rowell. That was Matthew Jenkinson. First pitch to Rowell misses. There's a line drive base hit into the center field. That will short hop. Mosley, he didn't know where that was. 2 runs will score, and Rowell will stay at first base with a 2 RBI single. Mosley started to come in. And the ball ended up dropping right in front of him. Went up in the air. He didn't know where it went. And that it actually, he turned around to see if it went back to the wall, but it actually had hopped up in the air and landed right in front of him. So by the time he was able to get it, as he drops his glove right before the pitch comes in, changeup misses down low. The Duelers have now taken the lead, and they gave Jenkinson a double on that. Okay. Swing at a fastball, and Bryce Cape comes up empty. So two runs have scored on 3 hits. Pitch misses high and outside. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, 1 on. Nick James looking for that ground ball where his infield can turn 2. Not going to get it with throwing pitches up in the zone, though. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Around the infield, Drew Lowry at third, Levi Perel at short, Hudson Mims at second, Tyler Franks. First base, Ryan Miller catching as that ball comes back to the screen and gives us our first full count of the day. This will be an F&M Bank full count. Personal banking, business banking, mortgage services. Thank you to Rachel Carnahan and F&M Bank for that full count. Swing and a miss. So no on the full count first pitch foul ball. 0 for 1 as that's the first swing after the count became full. So 2 outs now. 2 runs in and 1 runner still aboard. Leadoff batter, swing and a miss by Jackson Norris. He lined out on a soft line drive to Tyler Franks in the first inning. He's batting for the second time here in the second inning. Runner going, ball's in the dirt. Throw down to second gets by the shortstop, but that base was already stolen. Brett Rowell, the catcher down there with a stolen base. His first of the year in 2 attempts. Pretty good time to go with 2 outs and your leadoff batter at the plate. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. So hello to Blake Ida's grandparents living in Hermitage, Tennessee. Paul and Grammy. Swinging I don't know if he fouled that or not. Apparently he did. He looked back to see if Miller had caught that ball. Perel back to his position in fastball or breaking pitch, I guess. That ball died when it went away. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 3 hits, scored 2 runs for the Duelers. No errors, 1 runner left on base. After 2, the Duelers lead 2-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Going to the top of the 3rd inning here at Bowling Green, Kentucky. Leading off for the Full Count Rhythm, J.J. Williams. And then back to the top of the order, Levi Perel and Ryan Miller. J.J. Williams from Lee University playing in his 2nd game of the year. Had 1 game on, and I think he had 2 games off. 5'11", 190-pound sophomore from Franklin, Tennessee. Attended Christ Presbyterian, CPA, in the Nashville area. JJ was 2 for 5 in his first action. First pitch to Williams in there for a called strike. JJ playing left field for the Rhythm tonight, as he did in game 1 2 nights ago against the Muhlenberg Stallions. JJ is the son of Jim and Laura Williams, his younger brothers Luke and Patrick. Pitch gets inside on JJ. Apparently he's had maybe some back issues, and I think he saw a chiropractor yesterday and says he's feeling good today. That pitch hits him in the hand. He's probably not feeling so good right now as he goes to begin his swinging motion. And he's got his hand started toward the hitting zone. That ball came in on JJ and ended up hitting him right on the meat of the left hand. So Levi Perel will step to the plate with one on, nobody out. Levi lined out to the center fielder, Sammy Slaughter, start the game. First pitch in there for called strike. Papa and Mama watching from Hickson, Tennessee. Says, go Harrison. Grandparents of Harrison Travis. That ball is tapped to shortstop. Musrock gets it before it bounces the second time. Gets Williams at second base, but cannot. The turn cannot be made to get Perel. So a fielder's choice by Levi Perel puts runner at first and one out on the 6-4 at second base. So one on, Levi Perel on at first base, brings up Ryan Miller. Grand Nora says she can't come up. Well, Grand Nora, just get ready. We might just come down and visit you one day. As Miller looks at the first pitch, ball one. Grand Nora from Starkville, Mississippi. Grandmother of Tyler Sills, who's down on mission in Nicaragua, along with a host of folks. That pitch hits Ryan Miller on the leg. So 2 hit batters by Joel Martinez puts runners at first and second. Henry Mosley stepping to the plate. He smacked the first pitch, I believe he saw on the line out to right field, but it was caught for the second out in the first inning by Jonathan Evans. And here we are at 7:40, and it's we need some lights on here. It is not easy to see out there, I'm sure, but ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Brett Rao. Ball one. Henry Mosley leads the team in runs scored, hits, RBIs, and came in hitting .333, and he popped that one up. It will get out of play over toward the stands between the baseball field and the football field here at South Warren. Very nice looking high school here, but my wife enjoys the view because it's all cornfields all around South Warren High School. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Mosley. Fastball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to the Rhythm center fielder, entrenched there in center field. An excellent fielder, as Rhythm lead the Ohio Valley League in fielding percentage and in errors. Not the least number of errors. 3-1 pitch on the outside corner at the knees. That will bring us to the F&M Bank full count. So thank you also to those that helped make this happen, to my buddy Jim Gibbs, who works over there at F&M Bank. And that ball is swung on and tapped in between first and second. The throw in time to get Henry Mosley, but the runners will move up to second and third. And 2 outs now. He just reached out and tapped that ball. It looked like it was heading to the same spot where the 3-1 pitch went. So with 2 outs, runners now at second and third. Tyler Frank steps to the plate. He singled into right field, drove in the first run and only run now of the game for the Rhythm. Score 2-1, and he has a chance to tie it or give the Rhythm the lead. And first pitch to Frank's called strike one. When the lights are turned on and then they take effect, you'll get a little different view than it looks like we're playing in the middle of the night. Step off and a fake throw to second base by Joel Martinez. The pitch swung on and missed. Frank's down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Tyler Franks from Dublin, Georgia. And he swings, hits a hard ball to Musrock at short, and he throws a ball in the dirt. Mark Castle digs it out to retire Tyler Franks. Nice play by the first baseman. Musrock had to make the grab on a hard hit ball. But once he fielded it, he threw over, and I saw by his facial expression, he wasn't sure that that ball was going to get there. But it did, and Mark Castle dug it out of the dirt. So no runs on no hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. 2-1, Duelers lead. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2-1, the Duelers lead. I was telling you about the defensive percentages, the fielding percentages. These two teams are 1 and 2 in the league in best fielding percentages. Just percentage points away, actually. 973 for Full Count, 969 for the Duelers, and the Rhythm have 23 errors on the season, and the Duelers have 24 as Nick James delivers the first pitch to Mark Castle, who made that nice play on the throw from Musrock at shortstop and misses outside. That pitch is swung on and fouled off to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Duelers first baseman, 6'1", 190-pound sophomore from Young Harris College, hometown of St. John's, Florida. I believe that's up near Jacksonville and San Augustine. I think that's around there. As a changeup fouled off over to the Duelers dugout. Sam Slaughter picks that one up. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Nick James decides to let that one go. Hudson Mims picks it up and throws it over to Tyler Franks for the first out. The lights are now on here. I guess they turn them on when the Duelers step to the plate. It brings up Sam Slaughter, who had a 2-out double, but was stranded at second base in the first inning. First pitch to Slaughter down low. I don't see Melissa Slaughter up here. Maybe they're tuning in to the Rhythm broadcast, although they're pretty loyal folks. They probably are tuning into Sam Reeves over on the Duelers broadcast. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by a left-handed swinging outfielder. Throws right, bats left. Played for the Rhythm last year, ended up getting a foot injury when he slid into second, and he taps a ball down to first base. Tyler Franks will backhand it, but umpire says it was in foul territory. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Happy to have all of you along. Parents, grandparents, friends, other family members. Swing and a miss. And that's the second out. 4th strikeout by Nick James. Second out of the inning. That will bring to the plate Jay Curtis with 2 outs and nobody on. I heard that Henry Jackson's pop and Mum possibly listening in from Hollywood, Florida, along with a 5-year-old cousin named Grayson, as Curtis swings and misses. First offering from Nick James. So hello to Ted, who is Pop and Mum. Fouled off to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. And Grayson, I assume he's down in Florida as well. And also Mimi and Aunt Allison, Henry Jackson's grandmother in Lakeland, Florida, and Aunt Allison in DeLand. So glad to have you all with us. Nick's 0-2 pitch goes in the dirt, ball 1. Jay Curtis popped out to Hudson Mims in his first plate appearance in the first inning. Lefty to righty, and that ball's in the dirt, comes back, and wouldn't have hit me in the shin, but might have rattled around a little bit underneath the table that we have. In the inaugural gun, now there's a foul ball that would have buzzed my head. You're not scared, are you? I have my lovely intern, my wife, has joined me for the first game ever. Is sitting in at the broadcast booth. You went to an away game. I'm going to have to turn your microphone on. She's got a headset on. She says, no, don't turn my microphone on. Maybe we'll do that in the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch. Grounded to Drew Lowry. Stabs and throws in the dirt. And Tyler Franks picks it clean for out number 3. Drew Lowry threw that one, looks like, in the dirt on purpose. Early enough to give Franks a good hop. So 1-2-3 inning for Nick James. We're going to the 4th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
All right, we're back. Might have had some technical difficulties there. I'm not sure what happened. I looked away, and the board wasn't looking the way I thought it was. But that'll be okay. It'll give me time to tell you about First Responders Night coming up Tuesday, July 5th. The Rhythm will host the Hoptown Hoppers, who we just played yesterday in a hard-fought 3-0 win for the Rhythm. All EMS, fire, and police get in for free. Game time is 7:05 at Drakes Creek Park. I believe that the Jacksons, Frank and Beth, said that they were sticking around. I'm not sure if they're going to stick around for that game or not, but maybe a few of the families will be. So the first pitch will be thrown out by Reserve Officer Dan Bristol in honor of his son, Officer Spencer Bristol with the Hendersonville Police Department, who was killed in the line of duty a couple years ago. There will be a jersey auction. Commemorative jerseys will be worn by the players and then auctioned off during the game. And all proceeds will go to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation in honor of Officer Spencer Bristol. So if you can't come out, please join us on the broadcast and bid as Drew Lowry will lift the ball to deep center field. Slaughter will go back and right in front of the wall make the grab for out number one. First pitch swinging Drew Lowry is retired here in the top of the fourth inning. And Henry Jackson is stepping to the plate. The twin brother of Kinsey, a student at East Carolina, also has a older sister, Paige, I understand is getting married in a year. So congratulations to Paige, and I believe, didn't Beth say Bobby? Okay, Paige and Bobby. And the first pitch to Henry Jackson must have been a strike. I don't see anything up on the board, so. Catcher Brett Rao moves outside, back where he had set up, but too far low and outside, ball one. Henry Jackson lined out to the right fielder in the second inning. That breaking pitch missed somewhere, I'm assuming inside, ball two. On deck, Harrison Travis. Everybody's favorite, Harrison Travis. Low and outside, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike to the rhythm right fielder, who is hotter than a 4th of July. It's free, it's fun. It's the 4th of July. Reese, ask your mommy about that one, if you're still listening. That's a memory. Swung on and lifted out to right field again. Jonathan Evans a little bit to his right. Will make the catch for out number 2. With 2 outs, Harrison Travis steps to the plate. He also flew out to right field in his first AB of the night. Harrison came in hitting .266. He swings at the first pitch he sees, a breaking pitch, fouls it back. .21 hits on the season, 5 doubles. He's still looking for his first long ball of the year. Has 14 RBIs and 1 steal. I know he wants me to mention that 1 steal. That's a high fly ball out to left field. Bryce Cape. Nope, Sammy Slaughter will come over into left center field and make the grab. So 3 flyouts by Rhythm here in the 4th. Nobody moving around the bases. 2-1, the Duelers still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese and Susan Reese sitting behind home plate here at South Warren High School. Head to the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Jackson Musrock is swung on and missed. Nick James on the mound for inning number 4. Changeup misses down low, ball 1. Amy Travis, I believe she said she was heading to Hendersonville for tomorrow's gathering. I do have the Travises down. The Perels, who are already here. Boyd, Benjamins, the Holbrooks, who are here. Travises, Jules, Jacksons are already here. As that pitch to Musrock gets down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the Culpeppers, Howards, the Marks, fastball that has Musrock trying to double up. The Pryors, the Plumidors, and I think the Delgados are possibly coming in. So that is a good representation of the Rhythm players and their families. And hopefully there'll be even more. 3-1 pitch on the outside corner. And that brings us to a F&M Bank full count. 221 Indian Lake Boulevard, right there at the streets of Indian Lake. And a foul ball, our first full count, first pitch, foul ball of the night, 1 for 3. It's exact. Maureen Thompson, you're exactly right. Just kind of like, it's not exactly like it, as there's a ground ball hit to Mims at second. Bobbles, picks it up and throws on to first base for out number 1. So it's not exactly like Field of Dreams, but there are, right next to the football field, cornfields, probably even behind here. They're building a new building. I'm not sure if there's cornfields on the other side of that building or not, but it is out in the country, no question. But a beautiful facility, very nice field. Maybe I hear it's one of the nicer fields that we play on. As that ball is ripped down to first base. Tyler Franks will glove it on 1 hop. Quickly 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Matthew Jenkinson steps to the plate. He hit that ball out into right center field. Jackson Musrock was on first base, and as Musrock took off to third, Henry Mosley picked the ball up. He could have thrown it to second and kept Jenkinson at first base or thrown him out at second, but he decided to throw to third, and a close play. The ball was just up the line as Jenkinson looks back at the home plate umpire in disagreement with that call. I might agree with the batter on that one. It might have been a little bit low. And changeup goes even lower for a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matthew Jenkinson from Roane State Community College, and he attended Wilson Central High School in Wilson County, just east of Nashville, Tennessee. I saw him play a couple games when Roane State played, or Vol State played over at Roane State, and he swings at a ball that was outside of the zone, fouls it off to the right side as Will Pryor will hustle down there along with Harrison Travis and the first base coach, Will Allen. Harrison Travis wins that fight as Will Pryor is subservient to his elder there on the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Will Pryor is heading to Belmont University. Just graduated from Marion County High School near Whitwell, Tennessee. His family, Chris and Christy, are headed to Hendersonville tomorrow for the family get-together, the family gathering at Drakes Creek Park. There'll be food, fun, and you'll get to see your favorite broadcaster. That's because Zach Williams won't be there. He's on vacation. Sorry, Zach. Sorry you're going to be missing that. I'm here. The food's going to be outstanding. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch is on the inside corner for strike 3, and that will retire the side as James has retired the last 8 batters that he has faced. So after 4 complete, 2-1, Franklin leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the 5th inning here at Bowling Green, South Warren High School. 2-1 score as a pitcher's duel is developing here. Joel Martinez for the Franklin Duelers and Nick James for the Full Count Rhythm. These two faced off in the first game of the year. A game that the Duelers won 3-2. Nick James did not figure in the decision. Joel Martinez got the win. He went to 1-0. I'm sorry, Nick James did. That's right. He went out when the score was 3-0. That's right. And Full Count scored 2, just couldn't get the equalizer. So Nick James trying to even the score here on this night, the 1st of July. First pitch, ball 1 to Hudson Mims. Fastball misses outside. Mims grounded out too short for the last out of the 3rd inning, or 2nd inning. And there's another low strike called. Two balls and a strike to Mims. Not a pitch you wanted to swing at. Now that one is a swing, or a pitch you want to swing at, and he did, but he came up empty. Hudson and fellow teammate from Kennesaw State, Tyler Franks, are guests at the Eric and Gay Sutley home this summer as he waves at a slider outside for the first out. We have, I'm sure, the best host families in the Ohio Valley League. I'm looking at the Lamarbs, the Hayes, the Sutleys, I know, McDuffie's. I'm going to rattle them all off here in just a little bit as J.J. Williams looks at strike called. That was the first strikeout of the ball game by Joel Martinez here in the 5th inning. That ball is tapped foul down the 3rd base line. Jay Curtis will snag it, throw it back to Martinez. Count goes to no balls, 2 strikes to J.J. Williams, who's playing in his 2nd game with the Rhythm. Came to the Rhythm at the meet and greet, but has been rehabbing an injury for the last month, and he will go down swinging for the 2nd strikeout by Joel Martinez. So 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That will bring to the plate Levi Perel, who they're pronouncing Peril incorrectly. Gobby and Andrew, sometimes Andy, are here in attendance up from Lexington, North Carolina, the parents of Levi Perel. First pitch misses, ball 1. Levi at Catawba College. Count goes 2 balls, no strikes. And he is roommates, or will be roommates down there this next year with fellow Rhythm player and 2nd-year player Drew Robertson, whose dad and stepmom are here. Andrew and Autumn Robertson are here. I'm not sure what that look is now. But the pitcher has pulled his pants up to about just above his knees. That breaking pitch gets away from Brett Rao. So he has socks, he has stirrups, and then he's pulled his pants above his knees. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that look on a baseball field before. Mike Hayes, you ever seen that look before? Mike Hayes says, don't want to. Former coach at Beach High School. School administrator for a long time as that fastball gets in there for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Must be having wardrobe issues out there. Or that's the California look, as Perel will take a 2-out walk. The first walk of the ball game for Martinez. Martinez has hit 2 batters. He hit 2 batters in the 3rd. But before that walk had retired 7 batters in a row. Stepping in, Ryan Miller, who was one of those victims of a hit by pitch. His last plate appearance, he's been on both times. He doubled in the left center field in the 1st inning, and he swings and misses at the first pitch offered, just like he did in that first at-bat that he smacked into left center field. Ryan Miller's parents, Todd and Leah, are here down from Ohio. He attends the University of Tennessee. Ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6'2", 205-pound redshirt freshman as he goes back on the hill at Knoxville. Perel leads off, does not go. Ball hit off the end of the bat, and that bat is cracked in 2. I have seen more kindling this year as he throws the bat over to the dugout and then has to pick it back up in disgust. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as he goes over and gets a new weapon. He was just a little bit out front of that one. Ryan Miller's host family is right here as the Battery today. Nick James and Ryan Miller are staying at the host home of Dave and Trish Lamarbe. Had a little bit of a little family get together, as a matter of fact, when we before the game started tonight, as Perel goes on the pitch, and he will get in there head first with a stolen base. Ball called. So that puts Perel on down at second base with 2 outs and a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Ryan Miller. Let me just tell you, it's what happens when you have the valedictorian sitting in your intern. She picks it up quick. She's got this scoreboard figured out, and she knows there's some baseball. 2-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, and this full count is brought to you by Long Hollow Church. Tonight, they are having the Light Up the Pike at Long Hollow Church. They're at 3031 Long Hollow Pike, between the confluence of Hendersonville, Gallatin, White House. What else is around there? I guess that's probably it. Cottontown, Goodlettsville, Millersville, as Martinez steps off. Long Hollow Church head pastor Robbie Gallaty spoke to the team this past Tuesday, and there is a full count foul ball. Full count first pitch foul ball. 2 for 4 on the night. Coming in at 39%, an all-time low. While I've been keeping track, been as high as about 53%. I believe the Rhythm 2021 season last year was about 54%. And that ball's in the dirt, comes all the way back to the backstop. Ryan Miller will meander on down to first base. Perel, he'll run a little bit faster and get down to third base on the wild pitch. So 2 walks in a row by Martinez as he gets a little wild streak as he works on his pants again out there. Clearly having a wardrobe malfunction. There's something black. I'm not sure if that is sweatpants underneath there or what that is exactly, but something apparently is binding him as he's throwing. So we may be seeing him out here in shorts next inning. 2 outs and fastball outside. Called a ball to Henry Mosley. Runners at the corners, and this runner at the corner brought to you by Edge Appraisal. Travis Smith does residential appraisals. Another fastball low and outside. We thank Travis Smith for his longtime support of the Full Count Ministry and Full Count Rhythm. As third baseman Jay Curtis will go over and have a chat with Joel Martinez. I call him Joel. I don't know if it's Joel or not. My twin brother's name is Joel, Joel. But I just figure Martinez from California, maybe he's a Joel. So if you're family of Joe or Joel Martinez, let me know. He pours in a fastball on that 2-0 count. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs. Swung on and drilled way out of here to left field. Henry Mosley bat flips that one, and that is a 3-run bomb. And the first home run hit here at South Warren during a Franklin and a Full Count ball game. So Henry Mosley makes the two-out walks hurt the Duelers as 3 runs come across for the Rhythm. Joel Martinez served one up there. That is the 3rd home run of the season for Henry Mosley, and RBIs 19, 20, and 21 as Levi Perel and Ryan Miller score in front of him. Tyler Franks takes a big old hack at a off-speed pitch. Comes up empty, but Henry Mosley knew that one right off the bat. And it didn't take long for those in attendance to know that it was going out of here, as all of a sudden the strikes on the scoreboard are working. Well, look at there. Must have had the technician here. So 2 outs, nobody on. Ball in the dirt. So the Rhythm have the lead back here in the top of the 5th inning. There's a hard hit ball that gets by the diving Mark Castle at first base. Tyler Franks now 2 for 3. He singles into right field to keep the inning alive. Drew Lowry stepping to the plate, looking for his first hit of the ball game. Had the day off yesterday. Was 1 for 2 in the game against Muhlenberg County as wardrobe issues continue for Joel Martinez. Drew Lowry was 1 for 2, walked twice, scored a run against Muhlenberg County. Was 2 for 5 against Louisville, up in Louisville. He hits a line drive back up the middle. That will get into center field as Tyler Franks will jog into second base. That puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. So Martinez struck out the first 2 batters in the inning, then walked Perel, walked Miller, gave up a 3-run home run to Henry Mosley, and 2 singles to Tyler Franks and Drew Lowry here, as 3 balls have been scorched as we have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit from Jacob Snyder from the Duelers dugout. And we can't see whether or not somebody's warming up in the bullpen. I would surmise that they possibly are, but there may be some fireworks going on Long Hollow Pike here this evening, as my son said they might have been expecting 10,000. Is that what, 15,000? Wow, 15,000 people, as Martinez is out of the ball game. So we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll be right back to tell you about the new pitcher after this short break. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Franklin Duelers. Stephen Oates, 6'2", 205-pound right-hand senior from Stillman College, on in relief of Joel Martinez here in the top of the fifth inning. Oates has 4 appearances. This is his 5th appearance. Has started 3 games, has an 0-2 record. 10 innings, 5 hits, 10 runs. They were earned, 13 walks. So he obviously has an issue with control as well. 12 strikeouts and 8.71 ERA. He is on here in the top of the 5th inning after Martinez recorded the first 2 outs by strikeout. So he had 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit by pitches in his 4 2/3 innings. Gave up, 5 hits. And 2 runners on base are his responsibility. Already has 4 runs in for the Rhythm. So Stephen Oates will try to stop this 2-out rally that the Rhythm have going here as Henry the Eagle Jackson steps to the plate with cousin Grayson listening on possibly. His parents are here in attendance. He is at the plate with 2 runners on, 2 outs. He is picked on the right fielder twice, lined out and flew out to Jonathan Evans in right field. Henry Jackson looking for his first big fly of the year as well. He pops that one up out of play. Came in hitting .339, 20 hits, 3 doubles and a triple. 9 RBIs, would like to pick up double digits here and drive in Tyler Franks from second base. Long pause and a 1-1 pitch swung on and grounded to short. Must rock over to second base, and Jenkinson will make the play at second to retire Drew Lowry at second. So a fielder's choice will retire the Rhythm. 3 runs scored in the inning on 3 hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. The Rhythm have the lead, 4-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's That's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Bottom of the 5th inning for the Duelers as they find themselves down 4-2. Brett Rowell, catcher, batting 8th in the lineup, hitting from the left side, facing the left-handed pitching Nick James, popped up just off to my left, out of play. 4 strike 1. Rowell singled up the middle, drove in 2 runs, and took a hack at that pitch down in the dirt. Comes up empty as looked like Nick James was starting his juggling routine out there as the ball was thrown back by Ryan Miller and popped out of his glove. The 0-2 pitch right down the can, and Ryan Miller hammers that ball into left field. So Nick James struck out the last 2 batters looking. That's his 6th strikeout of the night. So Pat Elliott, host home. Pat, I got to look here to see who you're hosting. And changeup gets over the plate to Bryce Cape. Only have 34 guys to keep up with. The Elliots have Will Pryor. I ought to remember that. Belmont boy. Brent and Pat Elliott. So they light up the Pike easily as 15,000 people. James 1-1 goes inside, 2 balls and a strike. And Gene Perel says that it's Andy unless he's in trouble, then he's Andrew. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Or strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Cape. 5'9", 160-pound red shirt freshman, Southeastern Illinois junior college. He hits a ground ball up the middle, and that will get through just past the outreach glove of Levi Perel. So 4, 7, 8, 9 straight batters were retired by Nick James before that single up the middle. So 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-run home run by Henry Mosley in the top of this inning gave the Rhythm the lead. And there's a pop-up in foul territory over by the first baseman, or on the first base side. It looked like Tyler Franks may have run into the first base coach, but he makes the catch outside of your viewing area. But trust me, as Tyler Franks is talking to the first base coach now, I believe that's Will Allen. And I'm not sure what that conversation is other than, hey, get out of my way. Don't be on the tracks when the train's coming through. Tyler Franks, big boy, 6'4", 220, probably 215 as Nick James moves Mark Castle off the plate with ball 1. 2 outs, 1 on. And the pitch is popped up, and that is at the catcher. Nick James comes in. Ryan Miller doesn't see it, and Drew Lowry starts to come in, and the ball drops just in foul territory. I'm guessing Ryan Miller didn't see the ball. Nick James, I thought, came in, and I thought he had it, but then I don't know if Drew Lowry was hollering saying that he'd get it, but they basically just all 3 watched it drop in foul territory. So good news for the Rhythm is that it fell in foul territory, but I think I heard the coach, Kyle Schexnader, who's yelling at his players saying, "You need to run." I was watching the ball, so I'm assuming that people were not running. As 2 outs, everybody should be running. There's another pop-up, and it will get out of play, but I can see where you'd lose it because that ball was directly above me, and I lost it as it was going back. But The lights are on, obviously, as you can see, but maybe that sky is just that part of the evening. I know over at Drakes Creek Park around this particular time of night, the lighting out there, I know out in like right center field, left center as the runner goes, ball called, and the throw is in time to get Bryce Cape stealing for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down as Ryan Miller throws out Cape. A 2-4 for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. After 5 complete, the Rhythm lead 4-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at South Warren High School with my lovely assistant and new intern, Susan Reese, the love of my life, the mother of my children, the ZZ to my grandchildren. And the music is right in our ears as Harrison Travis steps to the plate. I think they've turned it up since we started the ball game. Harrison Travis, Hudson Mims, and J.J. Williams will be the first 3 to face Stephen Oates, who came on in relief of Joel Martinez. Got the last out on a ground ball. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1. So Martinez ends up giving up 4 runs, all earned. 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters in his 4 2/3 innings, and he is on the hook for the loss if the Duelers do not come back and tie this game. 1 ball, 1 strike to Harrison Travis. Thank you all for listening in tonight as the Rhythm have a 4-game winning streak. The Duelers are on a 7-game winning streak. Scoreboard out there not keeping up with you with my new scoreboard operator. Pitch goes high and inside. 3 balls and a strike. Franklin Duelers lead the South Division at 17-6. And the Rhythm at 16-8 are a game and a half back. The Duelers are 11-2 here at home. That ball is just off the end of the bat, foul off to the right side. No play able to be made, and that brings us to a full count. A light up the pike. Full count at Long Hollow Church, formerly known as Long Hollow Baptist Church. Thank you to Robbie Gallaty and Colin Wood and Jeff Borton and all the executives over there at Long Hollow for their long-time support as that ball is grounded up the middle. Backhanded by Jenkinson. Throws to first. Just a hair in the dirt picked out by Mark Castle once again. So a no on the full count first pitch foul ball, but a yes to a ground out for the Duelers. First out here in the 6th inning. Hudson Mims stepping to the plate. 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout. Fastball swung on and missed. Hudson Mims wearing the number 1 on the back of his jersey. And on deck, the young man wearing the number 2, Levi Perel, as Mims swings and misses again. Hudson Mims, 12 hits, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs. Fastball high, not at all enticing to Hudson Mims. Slick fielding, second baseman and shortstop. Played in 55 games as that pitch just a bit high as it almost hits the screen and then hits my camera. I would not have been happy if that happened. It's the closest the camera's gotten hit, or gotten to being hit. Grandma watching JJ, number 11, who's on deck. I'm sorry, I saw Levi Perel over there. I don't know why Levi was standing up there, but it is JJ that is on deck. He's number 11. Then after that, Levi Perel. There's a line drive that is caught by the leaping Jay Curtis down there at third base. Mims hit it hard, but in a spot that really Jay Curtis didn't have to do an NBA leap or anything down there. He just had to get up off the ground. Maybe he's a big leaper. I don't know. But regardless, 2 outs, and J.J. Williams, left fielder, and grandson to Mary Kerrigan. First pitch misses inside. Another pitch down low as that throw back to Oates. Misses the tall right-hander. 6'2". Right-hander from Mobile, Alabama. J.J. Williams got in 10 games for the Lee University Flames, and he fouls that ball off to the left side. It looks like it will be just... Whoa, it was out of play, but he reached over the fence and made the grab and then throws the ball up in the air for some reason over where he is by the dugout. So that will be a pop-up foul for the third out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Rhythm. They still lead 4-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Nick James still on the mound for the Rhythm here in the bottom of the 6th inning. His last outing at Paducah, he went 6 innings. Ended up not figuring in the decision as... See, he was touched up there in the 6th inning as that first pitch is grounded to short. Perel in the dirt, picked out there by Tyler Franks for the first out of the 6th inning.
Next batter, number 23, Slaughter.
So Sam Slaughter stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Nick James was pitching in the 6th inning. He was sailing through actually 6 innings at Paducah, and then got into the 7th inning and ended up getting trouble as Sam cannot hold up on that pitch that came close to his chin. As halfway through the swing, he was saying, "Oh no, I need to get out of the way." The 0-1 pitch stays high. James thrown 17 innings in his first 4 appearances. Check swing, he could not hold up. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Duelers center fielder. Started out at the University of Memphis, moved on to Calhoun Community College, where he hit about 370 this past year, and swings and misses at that. Looked like a changeup that went down and in. So the 2nd strikeout for Slaughter, and the 7th strikeout on the night for Nick James, who's in the transfer portal. Was on the team at the University of North Carolina his first 3 years out of Clarksville High School. So with 2 outs, he will face the third baseman, right-handed hitting Jay Curtis. First pitch called strike, as the low strike call is one that this umpire enjoys, so I would not be putting it up there, as that pitch was smoked, but toward the building, toward the high school. 2 out, 0-2 pitch, grounded foul, and Will Allen, first base coach, will throw it back to the catcher for some reason instead of throwing it back to the pitcher. A lot of things happening here tonight that is very confusing to me, but I just have to describe it. I don't have to fully explain it, I guess. 0-2 pitch to Curtis, fouled off the screen, and it will end up at first base coach Will Allen's feet again. If his name's not Will Allen, it ought to be. I think somebody told me that their 2 assistant coaches were on there, and a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Nick James is dealing after 6. He has given up 2 runs on 5 hits, but he scattered those 5 hits. Retired the side in order after 2/3 of the ball game. 4-2 Rhythm lead. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Top of the 7th inning we go. Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen for the Duelers. Number 36, Jonathan Burns, on in relief. For his 6th appearance, he has an 0-1 record, 11 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 runs. Only 1 was earned. 4 walks, 11 strikeouts, has a 0.82 ERA. Number 36 in your program, 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore at Trevecca Nazarene University. So he is teammates with a couple of the Rhythm players, center fielder Henry Mosley, Caleb Marks, and an incoming freshman Jonah Smithson, who is down on mission trip in Nicaragua right now. He was supposed to be on the Rhythm roster, but an injury just kept him off. Jonathan Burns from Christiana, Tennessee, attended Middle Tennessee Christian High School there. I believe that's in Murfreesboro, and I want to say Brock Culpepper went to that school. Let me check my lineup as the music is still going. Brock Culpepper attended Middle Tennessee Christian High School, so I would assume that these young men were teammates together. Brock Culpepper now plays at Carson Newman, and one of the rhythm players, Jonathan Burns, in here in the top of the 7th inning in relief of Stephen Oates and Joel Martinez. He will face the top of the order, Levi Perel, Ryan Miller, Henry Mosley. First pitch in there for called strike one. Levi Perel walked and scored in his last at-bat. Hit into a fielder's choice and lined out to center field. Looking to get into the hit column, and that ball is popped foul straight over our head. And we'll make a loud clang. So 20 folks that are here. I see the Robertsons and the Perels that are here. The Lamarbs, Richie James, Nick James's father, the Holbrooks. That ball's popped up, and it might be playable over toward the rhythm dugout. No, and it will get in along with Mark Castle. Will go into the dugout and say howdy do, but will not make the catch. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. See who else I see. There's Frank and Beth Jackson. And the Millers, Todd and Leah Miller, down from Ohio. Great to see the rhythm fans. As a matter of fact, I believe we have out-spectated them. That ball is smacked into center field, but Sammy Slaughter will drift over to his left and make the grab for out number 1. Levi Perel does have 1 home run on the season, but he hit that one in the wrong spot. It says 355 to dead center field, but I don't think there's any way that it's 355 there. This field plays farther, bigger than the 375 that you see at Drakes Creek Park. It says it's 312 down the left field line, 310 down the right field line, 337 in the left center field gap, and 345 in the right center field gap. 355 to dead center as Ryan Miller looks at first pitch called a strike from Jonathan Burns. But it plays a lot bigger than those markers would indicate. Miller starts to go, but holds up. Ball 1. Ryan Miller doubled, been hit by a pitch and walked. He's 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored. So he spent all his time on the bases, all the while wearing the gear behind the plate. He looks at another pitch that missed somewhere. Looked pretty good, I thought, as Burns is asking the home plate umpire where that one was or how much it missed. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Fouled back off the football bleachers. That is right next to the baseball field. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes to the catcher from the University of Tennessee. On deck, Henry Mosley, who absolutely destroyed a pitch over the left field wall in his last plate appearance. That ball goes in the dirt. And we have a Reed Glover full count. Reed and Bailey Glover. Today is Reed Glover's birthday. I believe you said he's 25 years old. He's the interim general manager of the Rhythm. He's taking the night off. And that ball is smoked to center field. That's got a chance. Back goes Slaughter. He will look up, and that ball will leave this yard. I'm telling you, that ball would have been out of Drakes Creek too, as Ryan Miller has hit some absolute bombs. He's got it, the only inside the park home run for the Rhythm at Drakes Creek, but that is home run number 6 for Ryan Miller, which leads the Rhythm. That is RBI number 16 as he hits a solo shot to dead center field for the 6th run of the game. I'm sorry, the 5th run of the game. I'm adding one to it. I didn't know my intern had already put that run on the board. Henry Mosley, who hit the 3-run home run to left field, steps in and sees the fastball. These guys are teammates right here. Henry Mosley and Jonathan Burns at Trevecca Nazarene University. And I say that, I'm pretty sure that Burns has already been to Trevecca. I don't think he's an incoming freshman. Another pitch misses, so after the home run, he's missed with 3 straight. Henry 1 for 3 with that 3-run bomb. He will look at a fastball on the outside corner at the knees for strike 1. Henry wants to hit anyway. 5-2 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch goes low and outside as Henry Mosley will get a free pass. Down to first base with 1 out and 1 in. Tyler Frank steps to the plate, 2 for 3 on the evening. 2 singles into right field. RBI single in the first inning. The other single was following up Henry Mosley's 3-run home run in the 5th. So Mosley on at first. We'll see if he stays there. And he leads off. He does not go. And there's the third base hit for Tyler Franks as he drives that ball in the left field. So have a night, Tyler Franks. That puts runners at first and second base with 1 out. And Drew Lowry stepping into the box. Tyler Franks has his hidden shoes on. Drew Lowry hit a hard ground ball right up the middle. His last at bat, he's 1 for 3. Ended up being forced out at second base to retire the side on a ground ball by Henry Jackson in the 5th inning. 2 runners aboard, 1 out. Breaking pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Rowell. He did not know where it was, but he had blocked it nonetheless for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the Belmont University third baseman. He swings at a high fastball, fouls it off to the right side. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Lowry from Signal Mountain, Tennessee. He has spent 3 years at my alma mater and my wife's alma mater. Good-looking player. Played outfield the past year. Played infield first 2 years. And that ball almost came back and made me very angry at Drew Lowry. Does Henry Jackson smile for the camera? He does not. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lowry, I believe, redshirted or that first year was as that ball's in the dirt and throw down to second base. Overthrow into center field as Mosley will come on in to score on the errant throw by Brett Rowell. Mosley was caught off base, so that will bring another run home. And Franks will end up at second base, and the count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lowry. And the Rhythm have another run in, so that is a 6-2 lead now. So an error on the throw by the catcher will bring in Henry Mosley. As I need to find my red pencil for the first time, as that's the first error of the ball game. Tyler Franks moves down to second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lowry, and he swings and fouls another pitch straight back. Mosley had gotten off on the at second base when the ball was in the dirt, thinking it might get by Rao, but Rao picked it up quickly, and Mosley was caught in between second and third. And when Rao threw down, Mosley just turned around. There's another ball in the dirt. Rao has no idea where that ball is. So count goes full, and Franks will move down to third base on the wild pitch. So we will pause to remember and celebrate with Reed Glover on his birthday today to bring us this full count. Reed and Bailey Glover, big supporters. There's a ball hit between first and second. Nobody, no, the pitcher will get over and step on first base to retire Lowry, but he will get an RBI to knock in Tyler Franks for the third run of the inning. So a 3-1 put out for out number 2, and that clears the bases. 7-2, the Rhythm now lead, and Henry Jackson steps into the plate. The twin brother of Kenzie Jackson, and he will square to bunt, but pulls the bat back. Pitch called a strike. Jackson looking for his first hit of the ball game, 0 for 3. Good time right now to get a 2-out rally started. And strike called on the outside corner. I thought Henry was going to go after that. It looked like a pretty decent pitch, but was a little bit outside. No balls, 2 strikes now. He'll have to go for anything close, and that was close enough. And it's called strike 3 as he goes down looking. First strikeout for Burns, third out, but the Rhythm score 3 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and no runners left on base. 7-2, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, calls Jackson Benjamin out of the pen for the Rhythm. 6'3", 210-pound junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, attends Lenore Rhine. He's a Lenore Rhine Bear, son of Walter and Robin Benjamin, on for his second year with the Full Count Rhythm. Jackson comes in the bottom of the 7th inning as Nick James goes 6 innings. Benjamin on for his 7th appearance, has no record, 7 2/3 innings, giving up 10 hits, 10 runs, 8 were earned, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts. And he will face 5, 6, and 7 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Big right-hander delivers to the right-handed hitting Musrock. First pitch low and inside, ball 1. So Nick James gave up 2 runs. That ball is lifted out to right field. Henry Jackson on the horse. He will come in and make the catch for out number 1. Henry was playing pretty deep out there in right field. That ball had a big swing, but it was off the end of the bat and did not travel quite as far as what the swing would have made it appear. Jonathan Evans now steps to the plate, left-handed hitting right fielder. Benjamin's fastball misses outside. Nick James had 8 strikeouts. Don't believe he walked a batter or hit a batter, so excellent outing control-wise for Nick James. That pitch comes inside. Jonathan Evans 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. 2-0 count, and that one hits him. So Benjamin got a little bit too close to the legs of Jonathan Evans. And with 1 out, Evans will move on down to first base, and that will bring Matthew Jenkinson to the plate. Duelers' second baseman, who's doubled and struck out. Jenkinson scored in the second inning on a single by Brett Rowell that drove in 2 runs. The only 2 runs of the ball game for the Duelers. Pitch to Jenkinson, misses low. Jonathan Evans, 7 stolen bases in 8 attempts on down there at first base. It probably 5-run deficit probably means nothing as he stays put. Another ball in the dirt by Benjamin, who's missed now with 5 straight. Yeah, I think he was 2-0 on Evans before he hit him, and now he's gone 2-0 on Jenkinson. Jenkinson's got the power to turn one around here, and he takes a big hack at a fastball that was about neck high. Jackson Benjamin, 7 appearances last year for the Rhythm. Had a 3-1 record, went 2.32 ERA. There's a throw over to first base, and he might have had Evans leaning a little bit there. Evans back in time. Fouled back. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes on Matthew Jenkinson. Brett Rowell on deck. Rhythm looking for their 17th win of the year. Franklin Duelers had to play a doubleheader yesterday against the Paducah Chiefs, as Evans is on the run, and that breaking pitch misses high. No throw, as Evans had a great jump, and that brings us to a F&M Bank full count. Thank you to Rachel Carnahan and their half-page ad in the full count Rhythm program that you get each home game, right above the Fender's trading cards ad, and there's a full count first pitch foul ball. Now 3 for 6. It's a half-page ad in the program. A lot of good information in this program. Of course, all the pictures of the players and all the information about the Full Count Baseball Ministry and the people who support Full Count. Breaking pitch just missed outside. And that puts runners at first and second now with 1 out. And that will bring us to a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit as Ross Spurgeon, pitching coach for the Rhythm, walks out slowly to the mound as Jackson has struggled getting the ball over the plate here the last 2 batters. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Those of you that have checked in, Ann Pryor, Ann and Francis Pryor, cheering for the Rhythm. Glad to have you with us. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A little harder to chat in, I believe, on YouTube. So most of our chats that we're seeing are on Facebook. But wherever you're joining us from, thank you very much. Hit the like button or the follow, or the on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It'll let you know every time we go live each night. First pitch from Jackson Benjamin to Brett Rao. It's on that outside corner for called strike one. Jackson Benjamin stays in the host home of Todd Melinda Neal. Todd Neal is our Verizon expert, helps us with our Wi-Fi issues that we have from time to time. So big thanks to Todd Neal. Every time I turn that Wi-Fi on and run my internet speed test and everything looks good to go for the night, I say, thank you, Jesus, for Todd Neal. No balls, 2 strikes to Brett Rao. 1 out, 2 runners on. Foul ball straight back. Rao looks like he really drops that back shoulder. Not sure he's going to be a great candidate to get a ground ball. He has singled up the middle and struck out looking. Still down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch misses high. Ball 1. Dr. Benjamin looking for a ground ball double play. Drew Lowry at third. Levi Perel at short. Hudson Mims at second. Tyler Franks at first base. Looking to turn one, but they don't need to as Rouse swings through a fastball for the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Benjamin. And number 9 hole hitter Bryce Cape stepping to the plate. He has struck out and singled. Cape from Southeastern Illinois College, hometown of Evansville, Indiana. Runner from first base, but there's a man at second. So the runner at second was not going. I don't know if a sign was missed, but the first pitch to Cape is inside, ball 1. Cape playing in his 18th game of the year. That was his 9th hit earlier. He fouls a pitch back to the screen. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. All singles for Bryce Cape. 5 RBIs. Has walked 5 times. Now struck out 9 on the year. And the pitch is check swing over to Hudson Mims at second. He will throw on to Franks. So Kennesaw State Owl to Kennesaw State Owl for the 3rd out of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. After 7 complete, 7-2, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the 8th inning here at South Warren High School. The Rhythm leads 7-2 as Jonathan Burns, late arriving out to the mound, gives me some time to tell you the host homes that are hosting your family. By now, if your son or grandson is in a host home, I'm sure that you are well aware of the host family. So Mike and Kim Hayes, Ryan and Lindsay McDuffie, Dave and Trish Lamar, John and Amy Smithson, Terry and Maureen Markham, Eric and Gay Sutley, Bill and Cindy Milligan, Rob and Marion Wheeler, Tim and Sue Glover show on here. That's Reed's parents, Todd and Melinda Neal, Dave and Shan Mitchell, Don and Jan Bowes, Brent and Patricia Elliott, Ryan and Don Miller, John and Tammy Collada, Scott and Lori Gettelfinger, and Greg and Kathleen Bender as Burns' first pitch to Harrison Travis misses way outside and low. So Full Count Rhythm would like to say thank you to our host families. The 1-0 pitch gets in there for a called strike. And if you're not familiar, Full Count Rhythm also provides each player with a mentor. And experienced, mature men who will care for and love on your players. That curveball will get in there for a called strike 3 as Harrison Travis goes down looking. The last 2 batters have gone down via the backward K. Second strikeout of the game for Jonathan Burns. Hudson Mims steps to the plate, 0 for 3. And he looked like that shirt might have got clipped, but he's staying in the box, and the umpire does not say head on down to first base. So he will stay in there with a 1-ball, now 1-1 count. Swung on and fouled just past the screen over the Rhythm dugout. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stephen Oates came on in relief of Joel Martinez as Mims goes down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 8th, and 3 in a row for Jonathan Burns after having some trouble in that 7th inning. Burns came in relief in the top of the 7th, got Levi Perel to fly out, but then Ryan Miller hit an absolute bomb into center field for a home run. And Burns walked Mosley. Frank's got a single, and the wheels fell off then as an errant throw on a pickoff attempt at second base as that pitch misses, ball 1. Errant throw into center field scored Henry Mosley. Then a ground out by Drew Lowry. Plated Tyler Franks as J.J. Williams swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the young man from Lee University. He tries to check his swing, but could not hold up on that breaking pitch on the outside corner. So Rebecca Nazarene University against Lee University. Another breaking pitch low in the dirt. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. JJ hit by a pitch and then now has struck out twice. That pitch was just a little bit too close to take, says umpire, the home plate umpire. So Burns strikes out the side. Going to the bottom of the 8th, 7-2. The Rhythm still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Baseball Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
In the bottom of the 8th inning, a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen says, Jalen Wirtz, come on out. 6'5", 215-pound sophomore from Middle Tennessee State University. It's a Station Camp high school grad from Gallatin, Tennessee, the son of John and Francis Wirtz, and the brother of Maya and Marissa. And Jalen, as the music keeps getting louder and louder here at South Warren High School, Jalen Wirtz on for his 7th appearance. He has a 1-0 record, 1 save, 8 1/3 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts, 5.4 ERA, and he will face 1, 2, and 3 in the Franklin Duelers lineup. So apparently we got a little extra time here. So let me get to the mentors that your players have this year. Evan Jones, who's on mission trip right now in Nicaragua. Chris Williard, who put a cold bottle of water first on my neck and then right next to me yesterday up at Hoptown. So thank you to Chris Williard. Brandon Jagger's also down on mission in Nicaragua. Travis Smith, Kevin Earls, Eric Alexander, who's on that same mission trip in Nicaragua this week. Alex Wall, John Michael Stark, Robbie DeMarigny, Demarigny. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Robbie. Kevin Pomeroy, who's already been on mission this summer. Daniel Rogers, Josh Jaggers, Mike Bogle, Nathan Davenport, Tanner Sandell, Seth Owens, A.J. Weed, Grant Edwards, Matt Franklin, Andrew Andriotta, Justin Valentine, and Mike Harrell. First pitch from Wirtz to Jackson Norris in there for a called strike. So many of those men have been on mission trip, have been long-time Full Count Ministries volunteers. Several started the ministry. Grant Edwards, John Smithson, Nathan Davenport. I call Nathan Davenport the father of Full Count. He's got a great story. We've heard it last year. We'll have to have him up in the press box one time and see if he can tell that story in 2 minutes or less. Swing and a miss by the designated hitter, Jackson Norris. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes to the freshman from the University of Montevallo, hometown Rome, Georgia. Wirtz delivers. Breaking pitch misses high and outside. Well, I tell you, I told my wife it wouldn't take her long and she'd be running this operation. She is over here clicking buttons. I mean, computing as that ball is swung on and missed. Wirtz strikes out the first batter he faces. Second time that Norris has gone down. Not into not goes not, right? I mean, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. He's doing a fine job, Dave. Dave, Lamar, Trish, Mike Hayes, right here, superstar all night long. Wait a minute, this isn't question and answer time. All right, Dave Lamar's got a question while Wirtz faces Mark Castle. Line drive right back up the middle. That will get into center field for Mark Castle. What's the question? Put a headset on her and tell her you're threatening to turn the microphone on, and she'll go all over the World Wide Web. That's how you keep her quiet. 1 out single by Mark Castle puts a runner at first base here in the bottom of the 8th inning. As Ryan Miller's grandparents, both sets in Findlay, Ohio, checked in. From a fellow Ohioan, well, thank you and welcome to the broadcast. Sam Slaughter steps into the plate. 1 for 3 on the night, double and 2 strikeouts for the young man from Smyrna, Tennessee. Fastball on the outside corner. These two might face each other next year as Oates from MTSU and Sam Slaughter heading to Belmont University to be teammates with Drew Lowry down there at third base and Will Pryor, who might be down there in the bullpen. I'm not sure if he's got a chance of throwing tonight or not, as that off-speed pitch misses low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. They might have faced each other in high school as well. Slaughter from Stewart's Creek High School and Oates from Station Camp. Fastball in there for called strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Duelers center fielder and one-time Rhythm outfielder. His family, his mom and dad got mad at me for calling him a traitor and leaving. But I think that if the Rhythm had had a chance to get Sam Slaughter back on the roster, we definitely would have. And this full count will be brought to you by the Slaughter family in honor of this fine young man, Sam Slaughter. 3 for 3 on full count as Wirtz throws over to first base. Not in time. Zach Williams' favorite play in all of baseball. The pickoff play over to first base. Castle leads off, and the 3-2 is swung on and missed. Sammy Slaughter looked like he was trying to deposit that one over the right field wall, but he came up empty. That ball just seemed to die when it got to the plate. Second strikeout for Wirtz and second out of the inning. Jay Curtis stepping to the plate, 0 for 3 on the evening. Curtis, hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. Sees that first breaking pitch in there for called strike. Curtis playing in his 15th game. 14 hits, 3 doubles. Pitch looked good as the ball is thrown down to first base from Ryan Miller. Throws a nice one-hop to Tyler Franks. Runner is safe. 1 ball, 1 strike count. That pitch looked very close to being called a strike, but try to keep my eye a little bit on the umpire to see, but he did not raise his right hand. So Jay Curtis has a 1-1 count. That breaking pitch stays high. 2 balls and a strike to the Duelers third baseman, who came in hitting .264. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. He is added to the strikeout total. And that catch is the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on at first base. Mark Castle, who had a single right up the middle on the first pitch he saw from Jalen Wirtz, the big 6'5" right-hander, and he will almost get called strike 3, but the umpire started to go but held up. I have to check that one. This full count brought to you by Long Hollow Church, having Long Hollow lift. That ball may get back here, but Ryan Miller will try to make that grab, and a sliding catch on his knee after he picked it up. So we do have a full count first pitch foul ball, but we also have a pop out to the catcher. That looked like Gina Davis from the movie There's No Crying in Baseball. What was that movie called? A League of Their Own. There we go. A League of Their Own. See, an old man can remember stuff from time to time. So 3 outs in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to the 9th. The Rhythm leads 7-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Not sure how much of that last play you all caught on the screen. It might have been just off to your right, but you saw the determined look, though, from Ryan Miller as he was coming over. I was watching the ball to make sure it wasn't going to come out and hurt my little petunia sitting next to me, but the ball stayed inside the fence, obviously, and then when I looked up, I see Ryan Miller coming all out. I could have used some other phrases, but probably not suitable for family entertainment, as Levi Perel will lead off the top of the ninth inning, facing Jonathan Burns. First pitch in just a hair high, says the home plate umpire. Burns has struck out the last four batters that he's faced, and he's put down the last five. But looks like it'll be six as that ball is popped out to shallow left center field. On comes Bryce Cape to make the play for out number one. So one out, and Ryan Miller stepping to the plate. Ryan Miller has doubled, been hit by a pitch, walked, and homered. He has been on base all four times and 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored. Looking to put an exclamation mark on this night with another big hit right here in the top of the ninth. Left-handed hitting catcher looks at the first pitch. It's low and inside, ball one. Jackson Benjamin went 1 inning for the Rhythm, gave up 1 walk, struck out a batter, did hit a batter. No runs as that ball is grounded up the middle. Jenkinson will come around it and throw Ryan Miller out at first base. So the first time that Miller has been retired on the night here in the second inning. Henry Mosley stepping to the plate. He is also homered. He had a 3-run home run in the 5th inning. Has walked, scored 2 runs, 1 for 3 on the evening. Breaking pitch misses up. And as I said before, he and Jonathan Burns are teammates at Trevecca Nazarene University. So he walked Mosley the first time that he faced him in the 7th. Gets a called strike on that pitch. Fastball goes outside. So the Duelers played Paducah in what was supposed to be 2 7-inning games yesterday. First game, the Duelers won. The pitch misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. The second game ended up going 10 innings, but I think that what happened is in the 10th inning, the Duelers realized that there was a new player in the game that was not on the original lineup, as Henry Mosley will take another stroll down. And this is that ball right there does not want to be caught. The catcher threw it back to the pitcher and errantly, and it went out to shortstop. Shortstop throws it back to the catcher and throws it over his head. So Rashad Robinson, who's been getting all the balls back here for the Duelers, has to retrieve that one. Tyler Frank steps to the plate. Had a big night, has had 3 singles. He might be looking for something a little bit larger. It's the first pitch he sees, the breaking pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Tyler Frank's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. 2 to right field and 1 that he served into left field. Pitch goes down low for ball. I thought I had 2 balls, no strikes, but the first one was a strike. Scoreboard says 1-1. That pitch is a ball. Let's see if he puts up 2 balls and a strike or 1 ball or 3 balls. So he's not disagreeing with the scoreboard. So 2 balls and a strike. I must have been thinking about something else. Tyler Frank should get a good pitch here, and he does, but he comes up empty on that big swing. He was swinging for the scoreboard. He hit a 3-run home run against Hoptown up at Hot Rod Stadium in Bowling Green a week ago tomorrow that went out in left center field. So this young man has the power. He's got to put the bat to the ball, and that breaking pitch had him off balance, and I don't think he could have swung at that if he'd have had to. Brings us to another Long Hollow Church full count. Fireworks should be going off about now, shouldn't they, Suze? 9:29. And the runner goes. The pitch misses low and inside. 2 walks for Burns. Third walk of the night for Jonathan Burns. Drew Lowry, 1 for 4. Had a base hit, solid base hit right up the middle, but I'm thinking Drew's looking for something in a gap here. Maybe down a line, drive in at least 1, maybe 2 if Franks can get on his horse with 2 outs. He'll be going on the swing, and there's going to be a swing, but it won't drive in any runs. That ball's popped up, but catcher Brett Rowell will not be able to make the grab as he was discombobulated, turned around, as you might say, and drops that ball in foul territory. He touched it in foul territory. Will fall safely, and Drew Lowry will say thank you. Have another chance. An error could be awarded. I doubt that it will be. But we will go to the plays and see if an error. Yep, they just showed a foul, so that would have been the place to show it. 0-1 count. Swung on and lifted out to right field. That's shallow enough, but Jonathan Evans will get over there in fair territory to make the play for out number 3 here in the top of the 9th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. Going to the bottom of the 9th, the Rhythm lead, 7-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim and Susan Reese here with you on a Friday night, July 1st, and we have a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen. Brady Chappell from Dartmouth College, 6'4", 200-pound sophomore, hometown Watertown, Tennessee, just outside of Sumner County. I don't think it's in Sumner County. I want to say Trousdale County, but a right-hander, the son of Tim and Jill Chappell. And he is on in the 9th inning for the Rhythm, who have a 7-2 lead over the first-place Franklin Duelers. Brady Chappell on for his 6th appearance. He has an 0-1 record. He doesn't have a chance for a win here, or a save. It's not a save situation. Thrown 5 1/3, giving up 7 hits, 3 runs. They were earned. Walked 1, struck out 6. Has a 5.0 ERA, and he will face 5, 6, and 7 in the Duelers lineup Rhythm looking to extend their winning streak to 5 games and stop the 7-game winning streak of the Franklin Duelers and get within a half a game of first place. So Brady Chappell on for the Hemphill brothers. Call to the bullpen. Hemphill brothers provides the bus that drives the Rhythm team, including myself and my lovely wife today, from Framework Athletics up here to Bowling Green. First pitch and second pitch in there for a called strike. First one was a fastball. Next one was a nice little breaking pitch. Nice curveball. Jackson Musrock 1 for 3, and that curveball in the dirt. But Ryan Miller had to get over there just in case for some amazing reason Jackson Musrock would take a hack at that. He's got to keep it in front. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rhythm. Another breaking pitch misses outside. Those last 2 were not competitive pitches, as they say. Did not give Musrock any thoughts of taking a cut. But this 2-2 pitch does, and that thing dropped as soon as it got to the plate, too. That had something on it as Musrock goes down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. That brings to the plate Jonathan Evans. He looks taller than 6'2" when he steps up at that plate, I'll tell you that. Good-looking young man from Starkville, Mississippi, the home of Grand Nora. Nora Sills. Brady Chappell just about chops his legs off as the pitch about shin high. Of course, Evans was hit by a pitch around that area by Jackson Benjamin, so he's probably a little bit shy, and he does get hit again in that spot. He must have a target on that side of his uniform. I mean, he took one. He took a fastball hard on that leg. It might curtail any running that Jonathan Evans may think about. So he's now 0 for 2, but he's been hit twice. Did steal a base in his last time on base, but down by 5 in the bottom of the 9th would not be advisable. Matthew Jenkinson steps to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a double. The curveball gets in there for a called strike. He was seeing stitches on his hip, but that ball broke at the last minute and got over the plate. How about a nice little 6-4-3 to end this? There's a softly hit ball up the middle. Will get off of Hudson Mims' glove. He will knock it down, but that will be an infield single for Jenkinson. Almost looked like an excuse me single, and that will put runners at first and second with 1 out. Brett Rowell stepping to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Singled and drove in 2 runs in the second inning. Struck out looking and struck out swinging his last time up. Double play still in order here. Fastball high and outside. Chappell throwing hard. Rhythm had a tough road for a little bit, but I think they've righted the ship. That fastball gets apparently wide of the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Rhythm looking to even up the season series with the Duelers. Another pitch that must have been off speed. Goes low and outside. Chappell in danger of loading the bases here in the bottom of the 9th. Of course, the Rhythm have lost 3-run leads in the past week. Once to Hoptown a week ago on Saturday in the bottom of the 9th. They scored 4 runs to get the victory. There's a fastball 3-0 pitch, swung on and drove out to left center field. That'll be down, and extra bases for Rowell. 2 runs will score as the relay comes into the infield, puts runners at second and third. 1 run has scored Brett Rowell now with 3 RBIs on the day, a single and a double, as he swung at that 3-0 pitch, which kind of surprising. So 1 run came in and 2 more in scoring position as Bryce Cape steps to the plate, the number 9 hole hitter. And we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit by Ross Spurgeon, the pitching coach. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the title sponsor for Full Count Rhythm. All last year and all this year, we couldn't do it without them. Hometown dealer, home run deals. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. They're located at 2210 Gallatin Pike North in Madison, just down from Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. Our good friend Todd and Linda Hunley own that right there by Rivergate Mall. So Ryan Duncan, a good friend of executive director of Full Count Ministries, Jacob Oldham, is the general manager out there at Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Exclusive lifetime, unlimited warranty, time and miles. First pitch to Cape, swung on and fouled back. Matthew Jenkinson on at third base. Brett Rowell at second. 1 out, 1 run in. As Chappell got ahead, so count that one right there. Zach Williams, a mound visit, and a strike thrown by Brady Chappell. Breaking pitch misses low and outside. Nice stab by Ryan Miller. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. The other game was against Du Bois County a couple nights later after the Rhythm gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Did it again up in Du Bois County. So that would have been 2 wins that the Rhythm should have had. But those wins turned into losses and show up at 16-8 instead of 18-6, which would have put them in first place. 2 balls and a strike to the number 9 hole hitter. That ball comes right to us, hard off of the backstop, and the throw to Brady Chappell gets Jenkinson at the plate. It hit hard off of the padding behind home plate, and so a 2-1 put out for out number 2, as Jenkinson is retired at the plate. Brett Rowell moves up to third base, and there are now 2 outs. And a 3-ball, 1 strike count as they're looking for Chappell to throw a strike here, but he throws ball 4 to Cape, so that'll put runners at the corners. We have an edge appraisal, runners at the corners. First walk of the inning, we got a hit batter and a walk that have sandwiched a single and a double. So after Chappell struck out the first batter, he hit Evans and then gave up an infield single to Jenkinson, a double to Rowell, and has now walked Bryce Cape. Jackson Norris, a leadoff batter, steps in and fouls the first pitch he sees off to the left, probably onto the football field. So 1 run in, 7-3 is the score in the bottom of the 9th. Fastball just a hair high, says the home plate umpire, but a lot closer than some of these other pitches have been. So runners at first and third, 2 outs. Chappell gets Norris to hit a pretty hard one-hopper down to the first base coach as Will Allen makes a nice one-handed grab, throws it over to the Duelers dugout, and the Duelers are down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Norris, where probably easily less than 75 people are here in attendance. A swing and a miss by Brady Chappell on a changeup, as that ball just fell off the table. And the Rhythm will take this ball game 7-3. Brady Chappell gets his second strikeout to retire Norris. and the Rhythm take the first game of the first 3 in 6 days that we will play against these Duelers. And the Rhythm will move to 17-8 on the season. The Duelers will fall to 17-7. Franklin will be 1/2 game in front of Full Count, as tomorrow the Rhythm will start a 3-game homestand in 4 days. We will play the Louisville Jockeys. I believe that's at 7:05. Remember that Sunday's game, which is before the Hendersonville fireworks start, it will start at 4:05 on Sunday. So I believe 7:05 tomorrow against Louisville, back at Drake's Creek for the family get-together out in the parking lot. I believe that starts about 4:30, so come early just in case. And so we can get out there to meet you all. And thank you again for joining us tonight. Susan, if I turned your microphone on, then I'd get you could do your Bible verse. But I'll let you go this time. But she's pulled that microphone way away from her mouth. But good crowd for the Rhythm out here tonight, as they definitely won that battle of the spectators tonight. Nick James will get the win. I think that will even his record at 2-2 on the year. Joe Martinez will fall to 3-1, get his first loss of the year in a game that took 2 hours and 32 minutes, 34 minutes. And I believe it was about 94 degrees, and it feels like of 102 when we started. So first game under your belt, Suze. My new intern, Susan Reese, going to be taking the place of Zach Williams on the home games, running the scoreboard and working the commercials and the between inning breaks. So it's great having her along. Also great having you along, all the parents who aren't here, all the grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins, including little young Grayson and my little pumpkin little Reese. So for Coach Carmen, this is Tim Reese saying so long on a Full Count Rhythm win, as the Rhythm defeat the Duelers 7-3. So long for tonight, as we will go 1 Corinthians 9:25. Everybody who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to win a crown that will not last, but we do it to win a crown that will last forever. 1 Corinthians 9:25. Good night, everybody. God bless.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.